Hey everybody, it's Daniel here with Android Central, and I have a very special unboxing for you today. One of the most anticipated phones of the year. This is the Google Pixel. Okay, so here we have the box. You can see it says Pixel Phone by Google. That's been used in the marketing campaigns. There's the prominent G Google logo up top, and you can see the front outline of the very silver version of this smaller Google Pixel. On the right side, we have the Google Assistant, Cast, and Daydream VR logos, but you don't want to see the box anymore. Let's put this aside and show you the good stuff. You slowly open like a book to reveal the Pixel. Facing you, it is the back, the dual tone. We have the glass and metal, and the front says Google Assistant. Shows you the new designed power button, the new design home button. Very cool. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Putting it to the side, opening up the compartment where you see the AC adapter. This is a USB-C adapter. This actually charges at either 9 volts with 2 amps or 5 volts with 3 amps. Either way, this is not really fast charging per se. It's not quick charge 3.0. It's just the USB Type-C standard, and because it has a USB-C input, that is actually fairly easy to do. You have a C-to-C charger over here, and there's a little clip connector, which is really neat and something that more manufacturers should include. Opening this up once more, you actually do get a C-to-A USB cable, which is nice, as well as a USB on-the-go adapter to charge and transfer various things. Finally, just to make things complete, we have a getting started manual and a very nice SIM tool here, and we will open this in just a second. So let's put everything to the side and take a look at the phone. So that is the Google Pixel. This is the very silver version, as I said, and let's take off this plastic. Oh, this is a really nice phone. This feels super sturdy, really solid. You can see on the right side, there's that power button textured just above the volume rocker. On the left side is that SIM slot. No micro SD on here, unfortunately. And there's really not a whole lot else to talk about. On the bottom is that single downward-facing speaker next to a microphone and the USB-C port. Now, this is only a single speaker array, but for symmetry's sake, Google put the microphone array in the same slot on the other side. So I think it looks really great. A little bit disappointing that it's not 2 speakers, especially since this phone, being built by HTC, has that legacy of great sound, but this is a Google phone, not an HTC phone. So on the top, we do have a 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the back is that Pixel imprint fingerprint sensor that can also double as a slider for some gestures. We have that 12.3 megapixel rear camera, which is really nice, and laser autofocus. It's got phase detection as well. It's got electronic stabilization, no optical image stabilization in here. We'll turn on the phone, and while we do that, we'll talk a little bit about the specs. This has a quad-core Snapdragon 821 chip in here, 4 gigs of RAM. This particular model, a 2770 milliamp hour battery. That's a little bit smaller than the 3450 milliamp hour in the Pixel XL, but obviously a larger phone has space for a larger battery. The speaker sounds really nice, actually. So this is brand new, never turned on before. This is the first time you're seeing the Pixel getting started, so let's skip ahead and take a look. You can see here, it gives you the option of copying your data or setting it up as new. We're going to set it up as new, and I'm going to set up my Wi-Fi, and I'll be right back. And now I'm going to add my fingerprint. And you can see the sensors on the back, and I'm just going to get going with my index finger. And that's one. I can back up everything to Google Drive if I want. I'm just going to agree to all this because, hey, Google already owns all of my stuff. And this is the first major difference to setting up either a Nexus phone or a regular Android phone from another manufacturer. This is Google Assistant. Now I'm going to enable it because I want to use Google Assistant, and it tells you things that it's going to store as a result. Now I'm not going to teach my voice. Actually, why don't we do that? Okay, Google, and that's it. I can turn on Trusted Voice to say okay, Google, and the phone will unlock.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant.
It's restoring now from a previous Android install, and we now have the home screen. This is the new Pixel launcher, which is really cool. It's a nice slide up effect. All of these icons are now circular, which is beautiful, and you slide to the right to get to Google Now, or this is called the feed, and that's very similar to what you'd have on Nexus today or most any Android phones with the Google Now launcher. But now I can hold down on the home button and actually get the Google Assistant.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant.
What's the weather going to be like this weekend in Toronto?
Saturday and Sunday in Toronto, highs will be around 19 degrees Celsius, while lows will be in the mid-teens Celsius.
So that's what it looks like. You can see here there's that nice animation, which is very pretty. The multitasking menu looks very similar. The Play Store, everything about this phone is going to be very familiar to anybody who's used a Nexus phone before. It's very interesting to me that the dock has stayed very much unchanged other than the icons, but the home screen only shows maps and the Play Store. You have to delve into the actual app drawer to get what was traditionally stored as a Google folder on your home screen. There's this small widget on the right here to show you the weather, and that just brings you right into the online weather widget, and that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go a little bit further into the menu here. You can see some of the blue accents that signify Android 7.1. It's got the October 5th security patch, which is the newest since being announced. And that is pretty much it for the Google Pixel. You can see this is a beautiful, well-made device, and we can't wait to delve into it. This has one of the best cameras on the market according to Google. Super fast, great HDR plus, smart burst mode, lots of great stuff. Stay tuned for that, and we will talk to you very soon.